There is absolutely no doubt about it. Kyle Busch is one of the greatest NASCAR drivers of all time. And in 2010, he started one of the greatest organizations in NASCAR history. So today, we're going to take a look back at the first 100 NASCAR Truck Series victories for Kyle Busch Motorsports, today on Shifting Gears. I'm Alan Bailey, and before Kyle Busch Motorsports wins another 100 Truck Series races, make sure that you mash that subscribe button so that you do not miss a video, and log on to AmericanRacingNetwork.com for the latest motorsports news. ARN, the Motorsports Authority. In 2023, Kyle Busch Motorsports grabbed its 100th NASCAR Truck Series victory at Pocono with owner-driver Kyle Busch. But let's wind the clock back to the very beginning. Late 2009, Express Motorsports with J.B. Scott was closing its doors. So, Kyle Busch decided to buy up essentially that organization, as well as some truck chassis from the then closing Roush Truck Series program. What was the first thing he did? He hires championship-winning crew chief Rick Wren, who was Ron Hornaday's crew chief from Kevin Harvick Incorporated that just won the championship. Wren and KBM built themselves from the ground up, getting ready for their first race at Daytona in February of 2010. And it would only take 4 races for Kyle Busch Motorsports to find victory lane with owner-driver Kyle Busch at Nashville. And after that, there was no looking back.
The last time Kyle Busch went to victory lane here, he was handed a guitar. He decided he would hit it on the ground to try to distribute the pieces to his teammates. We'll find out what he does here. He wins for Kyle Busch Motorsports.
Come on, get you some of that.
First win for Kyle Busch in his own truck. That's got to be a great feeling. And you know what makes it even greater? The guy he beat, Kevin Harvick, is as good as there is in this garage area.
Thanks, guys. Everybody did a good job this week. Awesome job, guys. Awesome job. Good pit stop. Awesome.
That was Rick Wren, team manager. He's going to burn her down there.
Yeah, he's pretty happy right now. A lot of sacrifice, a lot of work went into this team. A lot of money went into Kyle.
Do you think we're going to see a bow
Starting this team? Unlike you, Rick, I want to see him get that guitar. I about had a heart attack last time he got handed one. I was just amazed. I was speechless. I didn't know what to think.
I'll guarantee you he doesn't break that. No way.
Todd Bodine, Kyle Busch, 1 and 2 down the backstretch. Here comes the 88 of Matt Crafton. A good push from the 6 of Colin Brown. He gets shuffled back. Todd Bodine goes up high. Now they're moving 2 and 3 wide out of turn 4. Todd Bodine hugging that yellow line as they come out of turn 4. Just the triangle to go. 4 wide through the triangle. Here comes Kyle Busch. He goes to the outside as they come to the stripe. Kyle Busch will win at Talladega.
Good job, dude. Good job.
What a move by Kyle Busch and his teammate Eric Almirola. They figured it out. Kyle figured it out. All he needed was a teammate behind him. What a finish.
Buddy. Good job, man.
Kyle Busch continues to add to his unbelievable numbers. His 15th
You
win.
got it, dude. Thank you so much, guys.
Coming out of turn 4. Kyle Busch now. We'll see the white flag one more time around Chicago.
What's Todd going to do? Is he going to try to get to the outside of him, Michael?
I think he's going to tuck down low there and see if he can do something with him in the other end. Runs the same tire tracks that Kyle Busch runs off turn 2. Kyle tries to block to the bottom. Todd stays high.
Down the backstretch they go. A 2-truck length advantage for Kyle Busch as they enter turn number 3. Kyle Busch trying to make it 2 wins in a row. The only driver to win at Chicagoland, and he will keep it perfect. Chicago is Kyle's town.
2 for 2 in the Truck Series here in Chicago.
And 4 NASCAR victories in a row.
Kyle Busch continues his winning ways. White flag goes in the air. 1.5 miles remaining in 2010.
What an incredible season that young man has had. First season as an owner.
He's going to win over 50% of the races that he started.
And winning that owner's championship, it's a statement. He says, look, I got championship winning equipment. We put a driver in this truck next year. We get a good sponsor for him. We can win the driver and the owner's championship.
Year 1 championship right away. Way to go, boys. Hell yeah.
Second looking like it's shaping up back there.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Make a move on the
That's it right there.
Homestead Miami Speedway. He clinches the Owners' Championship.
There will not be a green-white checker. All he has to do is get that thing back around here another 3/4 of a lap.
Kyle Busch, when running in the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series, has always been a favorite whenever entered. This time may be the most dominant performance we've ever seen by Kyle Busch behind the wheel of that Toyota Tundra. Coming out of turn number 4, Kyle Busch wins his 30th Truck Series race.
Hell yeah, brother. Good, nice job this weekend, guys.
Kyle Busch looking for his 35th win in the Camping World Truck Series. Into the wall, a couple trucks go through 3 and 4.
See, Matt Craft is going to get by him, and that's going to win him the Owners' Championship.
Final lap in the Camping World Truck Series of 2013.
No caution yet, though. He's going to have to hold those guys off, as is Kyle Busch. He's going to have to hold off a very determined Ryan Blaney, who's been into the outside wall once trying to win this race.
Blaney with the momentum. Kyle Busch goes to the bottom of the track, trying to make sure nobody gets a draft as he goes into turn number 3. A big run by the 29.
Here comes Jeff Burton on the bottom of the racetrack.
Coming out of turn number 4, Kyle Busch tries to hold off the 29. Kyle Busch is going to win here at Homestead. Peters holding his line on the bottom of the racetrack.
Looks like Kyle Busch has fallen off of Peters' tailgate a bit. And that outside line can't keep up the pace right now.
I think that's what Kyle Busch wants. He wants to be able to. Now, here comes Truex up next, side by side with Kyle.
What a run for Truex.
Truex with another run as they enter turn number 3. He's side by side for second. Kyle Busch is boxed in as they come through 3 and 4. Now he's got a little bit of an advantage. Kyle Busch, does he have the momentum? Coming out of turn number 4, he makes the move to the outside. Timothy Peters checks him up high as they come to the stripe. Side by side for the win. It's going to go to Kyle Busch as he crossed the stripe.
Jimmy Willer gets turned around past the start-finish line.
Kyle Busch out in front, looking for his 5th win of the 2014 season.
Talk about dominating a series when he's in it. Wow.
No one has had anything for Kyle Busch when he has entered a truck race. Such a dominant performance, and it doesn't just end in the 2014 season. He won in 2013 as well. Kyle Busch will win again in Kentucky.
White flag is out. Next flag will end it. Kyle Busch, 1.5 miles away from victory here at Texas.
And they're 3 wide behind him, and that's Tyler Reddick down on the bottom.
Trouble.
There goes Carogue into the outside wall. Lifted his wheels off the ground. Caution is out. Will freeze the field.
Unbelievable. Did he just wreck us?
Kyle Busch gonna win tonight at Texas Motor Speedway. His 7th victory of the year, the 42nd in his Truck Series career, and the 3rd time he's got the checkered flag here at Texas.
And it's the 12th win for that team this season, too. That's a record-tying win for Kyle Busch Motorsports.
Kyle Busch has gapped John Hunter Nemechek. The drought is about to end for Kyle Busch. 30 times before he has not won, but today Kyle Busch wins at Martinsville.
Ben Rhodes has eyes on that spot as well, but nobody's going to stop Kyle Busch. He wins at Bristol for the 5th time.
46. Thank you. In your face.
Held off Kyle Busch for the win at Martinsville. Got his 2nd win at Mid-Ohio, but he's going to lose the top spot here in the tunnel turn. Kyle Busch waited, and then he pounced. Kyle is out front at Pocono.
Kyle used every one of those years of experience to make that pass on Corey Heim.
Off of turn 3, hello history books. It's going to be win number 100 for Kyle Busch Motorsports, and it comes courtesy of the boss. Kyle Busch delivers at Pocono.
The stats for Kyle Busch in the Truck Series are not only legendary, they're the best of the series hands down. 64 wins for Kyle Busch in the NASCAR Truck Series, 48 of them coming in his own Kyle Busch Motorsports trucks. In 2014, Kyle Busch Motorsports set the record for the most wins in a single Truck Series season with 14 victories. But Kyle Busch didn't do it alone. He's had some pretty big name drivers drive for Kyle Busch Motorsports, adding to his 64 victories to get them to where they are today.
1 year ago, Denny Hamlin came into this race never winning in the Camping World Truck Series. Now, he wins again at Martinsville. Out of turn number 4, second career win in the Truck Series. Brian Scott wins at Phoenix.
Brandon Jones is going to win at Pocono. But it's going to be Chandler Smith or Corey Heim. Corey Heim wins in Atlanta.
Let's go! Awesome!
That was incredible.
Daniel Suarez, 4 times a runner-up. For the first time tonight, he's the winner in the Truck Series.
Good job, guys. Good job, Crazy, up there. And all of you guys. I feel bad for the 9 trucks. Definitely they deserve this win, but we take it. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
For Rafael Lessard, how big it is, and he has been declared the winner. The 4 of Rafael Lessard, the young Canadian, the 19-year-old from Quebec, gets his first career win, and he does it at Talladega.
And now he's charged once again. Rhodes takes it out. And here comes Byron. William Byron. The caution is out. And William Byron is in front and will win at Kansas.
Darrell Wallace Jr. has put on a clinic here at Eldora Speedway on dirt. He has been out front for 97 laps. The 98th is coming now. Checkered flag for Darrell Wallace Jr.
Holy cow! Eldora! No way!
Noah Gregson, the teenager from Las Vegas, wins at Martinsville.
Yeah, guys!
John Hunter Nemechek wins at Darlington. The longest wait in KBM history. It's Todd Gilliland winning at Martinsville.
The youngest champion ever in the Camping World Truck Series, Eric Jones.
You hear there's relief. That's over, thankfully.
We did it. That's 22 strong races. That's an awesome race team. Thank you guys. Still bright for the last 3 years. Thank you.
On his first career Truck Series win, Martin Truex Jr. on the dirt at Bristol.
Holy hell, boys. That's awesome.
The champion, Christopher Bell, burning it down in Miami. And his buddy Chase Briscoe having a little bit of fun too.
That's a legendary list of NASCAR drivers, if we're being honest. William Byron getting 7 victories for them, Eric Jones winning the 2015 championship, Christopher Bell winning the 2017 championship. In total, 18 drivers have won for Kyle Busch Motorsports, and that includes 7 owners' championships in the Truck Series, which is a series high. And looking at their race stats as of the posting of this video, they've raced over 801 truck races with 100 victories, with 296 of them being top 5 finishes, 475 of them being top 10 finishes, with an average finish of 11.15, an average start of 8.8, with a massive total of 13,946 laps led in 111,000 plus laps on the racetrack. We can honestly say that this organization is just getting started, because Kyle Busch himself has expressed his interest in keeping this truck organization around long enough for his son Brexton to race his rookie season in the Truck Series, and Kyle running his final season in NASCAR competition in the Truck Series for Kyle Busch Motorsports. What year that happens and who the sponsor and who the manufacturer will be is unclear. But one thing is for certain, Kyle Busch Motorsports is hands down the greatest organization in NASCAR Truck Series history. Thank you so much for watching until the end. Make sure you mash that subscribe button so that you do not miss a video, and stay logged on to AmericanRacingNetwork.com for the latest motorsports news. ARN, the Motorsports Authority. For Shifting Gears, I'm Alan Bailey. We'll see ya at the track.